We got salt and pepper together. We add flavor to your blood.
He said salt and pepper. No, he didn't.
Yeah, we about to get ready to make it look pretty. We got a 49-foot roll over here. We're gonna chop this baby up. Get ready to throw it over here on the pool side. Get ready to make it look nice and good. What we like to do first, we have these tags on the edge. It's a secret though, we can't let you see what they look like. But got these tags on the edge and we gotta check these out to make sure they're the right rolls. Me, myself, I might mix them up every now and then, so he'll have to get on to me and make sure I got the right stuff. We make sure it's the right dye lot, the right length, and the right job number. And then once we make all those adjustments, we get it on the turf and we keep it moving.
Let me explain a little bit to you.
Yeah.
So dye lot, that's important. That comes from the factory, and it's the color makeup of your grass. So follow me here. When we get to a site, we want to make sure all of our rolls have the same dye lot. So when we put them in, there's no color variation. It's also important that we know what those dye lots are. When we enter our warranties, we capture all that information. So down the road, if there's ever an issue, we can track it back to not only what roll, what run, but even down to the color. If we ever have to do any patches, anything like that, we can call FOREVERLAWN or at the home office and ask them like, hey, do you have an extra roll of dye lot number 13789? And they'll say yes or no or whatever. But that helps us track. Reggie, let's talk a little bit. So there's a game to putting these rolls in. If you notice, we have what's called a premium backing. So we have a 3-layer backing system on the FOREVERLAWN premium products. What that does is a couple different things, but for installers, what that means is this stuff is super heavy.
Yes,
like
absolutely.
super heavy.
Yeah.
Quick story, in my early days, I realized that I had to become an expert at installation. I hired out my first job to a subcontractor, and that did turf. And when I sent him these rolls, he called me freaking out. His team was used to picking up 49, 50-foot rolls, throwing them on their shoulder and carrying them in because the product was so lightweight. That's never gonna happen with a roll of premium synthetic grass. So before we get it in, what do we always do, Reggie?
We look for the dye lot, we make sure the blades are going in the right direction, like so.
So first thing I teach my installers to save their backs is we're gonna pick everything up with our little Bobcat mini skid steers. Those are a lifesaver. When we first bought them 7, 8 years ago, everybody laughed at us like, you have baby equipment. So it hurt my pride a little bit, but now we have a ton of them and we use them every single day. So the first thing we teach our installers is to recognize how the grass is rolled up under the plastic. So we feel, without opening it up, you'll see us, we ain't doing nothing funky, we ain't getting fresh, we ain't doing none of that. You might see us out at our rolls rubbing them. What we're looking for is this lip right here. This lip right here. That tells us how this roll is going to roll out. Now, when you're laying synthetic turf, it's very important to lay it in the proper direction. Everybody's seen the pictures on the internet where they've squared everything together. Everything looks like different colors. A lot of times, same grass, they've just changed the orientation of that grass when they're seaming it together. So the blades fall differently, which gives you a different look. Reggie, how do we teach our team to, when we roll this out, all the way from our sales reps to our installers, which way do we want the grass to fall?
If you're facing your blades, you want the blades to face towards you and to the left. So most of the time, if you're rolling it out, whenever it goes out, the blade should always be facing towards the property and to the left. Well, if you're doing a commercial property, you'll do it the opposite way. You'll go to the street for the curb appeal. You're always gonna go where you're gonna have where the most people will view your product.
So that's the key right there. So it is definitely one of these things that we make adjustments in the field with, but what Reggie said is the most important. Synthetic turf has a picture face. And if you lay it the wrong way, it looks funny, right? On the back side of synthetic turf, it looks shiny. When you look into the blades, you get full lush color. So like Reggie said, when we're doing any project, what we're looking for is, hey, what is the spot that most people are gonna look at this turf from? Sometimes in wide open areas, we don't have an option. But in this case, where we're putting it in a backyard, where the back door is what they're coming out every single time, we're gonna lay this turf to where the blades fall towards the back door so that when those homeowners come out, they get the best look. So let's get this one in. You ready?
Hey man, it's Ready Space with FOREVERLAWN West Texas. If you love this content, don't hesitate to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Thank you, man. Y'all have a good day. Peace.